What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Angel coming at you with another haul, man. Man, I got a lot of books to get through in this haul. I've been picking up a lot of books recently. I went to New Jersey to Six Flags. I'll get into that when I get to those books. Well, actually, I'm gonna start with those books. I went down to Six Flags with my wife to New Jersey for the 4th of July weekend, but unfortunately, we got rained out, so we didn't ride any roller coasters. So instead of doing that, we actually hit a couple of shops, and then we hit a couple of shops on the way down. So I hit some shops in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, on the way down from Jersey. So I'm gonna show you guys this few books right here. Actually, I ran out of milers and backboards, so I don't really like putting my books up when they're just plain naked like that. So I'm just gonna show them off real quick. Daredevil number 3, first appearance of the Owl. Thunderbolts number 11, 1 in 10 variant, and that's Bullseye. I picked up the Daredevil number 3 for $20 in New Jersey, and then I picked up that same variant down in New Jersey for $5, or actually it might have been less. It might have been 2. Captain America and the Falcon 176. This is when Steve Rogers stops being Captain America. The Flash number 1. I believe this is from volume number 3. X-Men 450, man. Alright, guys. If you guys ever come across this book right here, number 450 and 451, man, go ahead and pick it up and check in those X-Men back boxes, man. This book has been heating up on eBay, starting to fetch between $15 to $20 a pop, and for 450 and 451, between 30 and 45. This is the first meeting of Wolverine and X-23. So that's a book right now that, you know, still fairly affordable, but you can still find it in those $2 bins. Then this one right here is kind of like under the radar book that you guys should be on the lookout for. And then this is Submariner number 32, the first appearance of Lyra, which is that green woman right there. You know, since Marvel got the rights back of Submariner, you know, I believe that Lyra would be a good candidate for a villain. So just something to keep your eyes open for, you know. That's a very nice copy right here, by the way. Then I got Iron Fist number 2 to complete my Iron Fist run. And then this is the oldest book that I own now. I picked this book up in Pennsylvania for $22. World's Finest number 20 or 88. I'm sorry. I saw this book in Rich Lightning 2288's haul, and this is the first meeting between Lex Luthor, or the first team up between Lex Luthor and the Joker. So it's a pretty nice book right here. I saw it for $22 and I picked it up. That's the oldest book that I own now. Alright, I head over to 2nd and Charles, and I found this book right here for $14. The Tick number 1. And this is a first print. It's not the first appearance of the Tick, because I think he makes his appearance in one of those newspapers. So just a nice first print, Tick number 1. Alright, guys, I was yesterday at a show in my local comic show that I go to every month, and I picked up a bunch of books, man. I mean, I sold a bunch of books already too that I shipped out. So, but whatever I have left, I'm gonna show you guys right here. Danger Girl number 2. That's the J. Scott Campbell series for Image. Man, these people have converted me to J. Scott Campbell. They have pushed them down my throat, and now I'm starting to be like those people. Those books I paid $1 for each. Then Danger Girls number 3. I think that's like the V variant cover. Danger Girls number 3, another variant. Another variant of Danger Girls, number 3, number 4. Oh, this was $1. And this is J. Scott Campbell, number 5. Alright, I picked this book up also over there at the local comic show. It's a very nice one. Strange Tales 137 by Jack Kirby. That's actually the 3rd appearance of Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Then I picked up Secret Wars. This is Gabriel de Oro variant with, or not variant, cover I should say, with Black Widow on the cover. And man, this dude is heating up, man. He's been putting out some monstrous covers, and some of his variants, man, are fetching a pretty good amount of money. I'm not a variant fetcher, so to speak. You know, you throw the variant, I go fetch it. But I mean, you know, I like some pretty good covers. These 2 books right here is for my Captain Marvel Thanos Saga run. Captain Marvel number 32. I think that's a very underrated book. Jim Starlin did the artwork on it. That's the origins of Drax. And this is Captain Marvel number 33, another Jim Starlin and Steve Englehart story, actually. That's actually the origins of Thanos, if I'm not mistaken. Really, really nice cosmic saga by Starlin, man. And speaking of Jim Starlin, I picked this book up for $5. The Thanos Quest, book number 2. I already have book number 1. That's a great addition to my collection. By Jim Starlin, Ron Lim, John Beatty. Man, it's just nice, man. I like it. It's a very nice copy. Alright, guys, another book that right now is relatively low, but I recommend you guys picking it up if you guys ever come across it. Defenders number 28. That's the first full appearance of Starhawk. He actually makes his cameo appearance in Defenders number 27. He's rumored to be in the new upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy film, so you know that's something to still keep your eyes open for. Then I got over here the Web of Spider-Man number 36, the first appearance of Tombstone. This right here is Demon number 7, the first appearance of Witch Boy. Is that little kid over there in the left-hand corner. And man, this covers by Jack Kirby, by the way, one of my favorite artists of all times. And you know, the Fourth World Kirby stuff, man, it's making a comeback. Alright, like people are gravitating towards and they're levitating towards the Fourth World. So you know, right now it would be good to pick up some of this Fourth World stuff, and before nobody gave a crap about it. And you know, I think this is when Kirby did some of his better work. So you know, just something to be on the lookout for. And then I picked up Daredevil 181, the death of Elektra, covered by Frank Miller, from the great Frank Miller run on Daredevil, and that I picked up for $8. King Size Annual Avengers number 10. That's a story by Chris Claremont. First appearance of Rogue. Severely underrated book, man. Like, extremely underrated book. And man, you can find it for cheap. I actually found that book for $6 out in New Jersey. And I don't know why that book doesn't command some of the type of money that some of the other books do. But I mean, King Size Annual Avengers number 10, man, you know, you can still find it on the cheap. And it's the first appearance of Rogue, you know, a big mutant in the X-Men. So I don't know, man. Some of these books are very underrated and was fetching a lot of money, some of these fucking variants. And keys like this, you know, they're just, you know, thrown to the wayside. That's just my opinion, man. I had 3 of those copies. Mr. Miracle number 4, that's the first appearance of Big Barda. Another book that's secretly heating up. You can see it on eBay. Bad copies, man. People are asking $50-$60 for it. You know, higher grade copies, man. They're in the triple digits. Again, Kirby's Fourth World. Some of this stuff, man, you can still find in the wild relatively cheap. And if you like Kirby, you know, the Fourth World stuff, his later stuff in DC, I think is great, man. So if you're a Kirby fan like myself, you know, pick some of those Fourth World books. Um, Uncanny X-Men 221, first appearance of Mr. Sinister. Pick 2 copies up. I think I spent a total of $15 for those 2 copies right there. Um, Giant Size Defenders number 3, first appearance of Korvac. Kang the Conqueror is one of my favorite villains, and that's one of the forms he takes as Korvac, because he's a time traveler, of course, and you know he takes the persona of Ramatot in Fantastic Four number 19. He takes the persona of Korvac. So, Giant Size Defenders number 3. Tales of the Teen Titans number 44. First time Nightwing becomes, I forget what it is, but anyways, that's a George Perez cover. Picked that up for $10. X Factor number 6. First appearance of Apocalypse, another book that I picked up for $10. Amazing Spider-Man 569 variant cover. I picked up for $10. Man, I seen that book go all the way to $70, $80, $100. Shit, man. It's a pretty cool cover, but $100? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, Venom number 1. Tony Moore story. $10. No, actually that one was $5. Venom number 2, another $5 book. Daredevil 267. I think that's a Frank Miller cover. John Romita Jr. I think did the art inside of it, if I'm not mistaken. First meeting between Daredevil and the Punisher. New Mutants 100. First appearance of X-Force. Covered by Rob Liefeld. First print. Picked that up for $5. It's a dollar book right here. Batman 442. First time Tim Drake as the new Robin. Master of Kung Fu 125. I think it's like my 5th copy. That's just the last issue of the first series of Shang-Chi. Marvel Team Up number 55. I found that in the dollar bin. That's actually the first appearance of 2 of the Infinity Gems. So another low-key book right there. There's another one that I found in the dollar bin right here. Captain America 34. That's the first time the Winter Soldier becomes Captain America. And this is from the Ed Brubaker story. Steve Epstein art. Man, they killed that series, man. I really love. Besides, you know, the early Silver Age stuff, this stuff was great, man. Ed Brubaker did an amazing story leading up to the Civil War and with Captain America and all that stuff, man. Great books. Great story. Another Del Auto cover. Secret Wars. Number 3 of 5. Just a Captain America cover. I love Captain America. Picked it up for $2. Spawn number 9. First appearance of Angela. I think Marvel has the rights for that character. This is something that I picked up for 95 cents, man, and it just caught my eye. Wolverine and She, number 1. X-Men 205. You got that cool Mr. Sinister cover. That's the first full appearance, or the first appearance of Hope Summers. Batman 408, that's the origins of Todd, or whatever his name is. The Red Hood. Another Batman 442. First appearance of Tim Drake as Robin. Batman Shadow, the Bat 83. I picked this book up for $1. First full appearance of the new Batgirl. I picked up another copy for $1. Alright. Then I got right here Tales to Astonish number 62. This is a 2-for-1 deal. It's kind of fucked up because it got the tape on the spine. But two things about this book. That's the first appearance of the leader, which is one of the Hulk's villains, and you know, it's actually one of his bigger villains in the storyline, and it's also the first appearance of the Wasp's new costume. So you know, it's a twofer. And man, this book is relatively cheap, man. You can still find it on the cheap for Silver Age Key. So if you guys are looking for something, you know, to keep your eyes open for, that's another book right there, man. I got Action Comics $5.95, first appearance of Silver Banshee. I think she was in the Supergirl TV show, if I'm not mistaken. Again, another $2 book, 95-cent book right here. Superman Batman number 11. Just a nice Michael Turner cover right there. Alright, man. So we're gonna get to the better stuff right here that I picked up, you can say. NYX number 4, second appearance of X-23 Lara Kinney. Man, I remember when I read this website and people were like, oh, a book to keep your eyes open is NYX number 4, second appearance of X-23. I was like, man, whatever, I'm not picking that shit up. Horrible cover. It looks like some rape victim shit. And man, this book, for a second appearance, man, it's like $100, seriously. So, there it is, man. Then I picked this book up, Deadpool number 65, first appearance of Ines Battle, Rat Bag, and a bunch of other people. Low print run, the Playboy Bunny cover. I paid $10 for that. Special Marvel edition, Hangings of Shang-Chi, Jim Starlin, artwork, Steve Englehart. Story, first appearance of Shang-Chi. That's for my boy Mr. J. I picked that book up for him. The Uncanny X-Men 248. First Jim Lee artwork. I just want to take a quick second to give a shout out to Everyday Comics with a X at the end. Jesse, he just started his YouTube channel, so you guys give him a follow, man. Pretty cool dude on Instagram, so give him a follow, man. He got some good stuff. Then I got a Civil War number 3 Michael Turner variant. I paid $10 for it. I actually saw the Savvy and the Thor cover, and when I left, I was regretting not getting them for $10. Picked up the New Mutants 87, first appearance of Cable. This book right here, man, the Silver Surfer number 3, first appearance of Mephisto. The kid that sold me this book, man, he said, what's your name? And so, like, you have a YouTube channel? I said, I do. And so, like, are you Captain America 83, 87? I said, I am. He said, I watch your videos, man. I can recognize your voice. So apparently, man, I can be your voice actor, man. All right, very recognizable voice. So if you got a gig, man, throw it my way. All right. All right, man. So this is a book that I've been hunting down since they announced the movie, the Justice League, and they said that this was gonna be the villain for it. New Gods number 7. But man, that book has been getting expensive, man, like super expensive. So my goal at this con that I went on yesterday was, so I'm gonna hunt down at least one copy of New Gods number 7. So here it is, man. New Gods number 7, first appearance of Steppenwolf. I picked that book up for $10 right there. And then I went to another seller and I asked him, dude, do you have any New Gods number 7? He's like, yeah, I have 3 in the wall. There were VF minus, VF plus, VF near mint copies. I picked all those 4 books up, New Gods number 7, for $100. Man, I couldn't believe it, man. Everybody was so like, damn, Angel, you picked up all those New Gods? Yeah, I picked up all those New Gods. Because, you know, on Instagram, there was this dude, man. He advertised his book for $50. I claimed it, the New Gods number 7. Then he hit me up. He said, I can't do that for you, man. I checked the GPA. He was going for more. Hey, bro, look, man. If you're going to post something, make sure you do your research before you post it, man. Don't sell the item, and once it has sold, then you take that shit back, man. If you want to handle business like that, I don't want to fuck with you to begin with. So instead, I got 4 copies. So fuck that dude. Fuck him. All right, I just want to give a big shout out to Darkside Jedi. He's been pressing my books recently, and this was a book that I picked up. Nova #1, first appearance of Nova, and Richard Rider, aka Dick Rider, and he pressed the shit out of that book for me, man. And then this one's back. Adventures Comic 515. That's the 1 in 25 Lee Vermejo cover, and that book, near mint copy, have sold, man, for a ridiculous amount. I think there's 2 listed on eBay. One is for like $500 and the other one for like $600. I picked that book up on Second and Charge for 95 cents. So this is my haul. I just want to say thank you everybody for watching, for subscribing, for always giving me shout outs, man. I appreciate it. This video has gone long enough. Until next time, YouTube, it's your boy Angel, man. Peace.